I'm still shaking. Alderman was, and then he just wasn't. And Moses and I were standing so close.
So,
but I'm here now. I'm here. I'm all right.
so is time getting all fucked up along with the timeline shit?
Okay,
Yeah.
talk to Gwen, see what she knows about Maya, and while I'm at it, I'd like to know why she killed Sophie's book deal.
Okay, so
Professor Asshat's grading my... Yeah, left his door up.
alright, so Gwen in this timeline was mad at me for eavesdropping on a phone call. Gwen in the other timeline was mad at me for not having faith and trusting in her. But we haven't done too much yet. There's some snapshots, Polaroids you can find out. Okay, I'll look at it. Thank you, Q. Let me see. December 7th, a little bit later. What the fuck? I could have saved Alderman. I could have saved him, couldn't I? I was so close. If only Moses hadn't. Shit, Moses saved my life. He didn't know what would happen. Neither of us did, but he leapt in anyways. It's been a long time since I was the one being pulled from a bad end by someone else. Oh man, this is a very nice drawing. Who knows what would have happened to me if Moses hadn't stepped in? We've bonded in a way only a near-death experience can. Okay. God, I hope Moses is alright. Please let him be alright. Honestly, I found the Alderman plotline kind of silly. So is this like the end of him for series, or is there a way to get him back? Like, right now, I don't know what purpose he served except for to antagonize us, and also to like be the person who like discovered the whole phantom version of him, and then like show what the consequence of that would be. But at the same time, it seemed like if I tried saving myself as Max, he would have gotten swallowed into the vortex as well. Whereas like I chose to save him, and he still got swallowed in. So if he's alive or something, is he gonna know about that, or does this just affect Moses's hair? And what does that actually mean in the long run? Like, does that mean like a part of the other side has implanted into Moses here? Do you want to know? I don't even know what question. Why is that? Do you think I will learn from like context clues or reading or later on in the game, or is it something that is very convoluted? Let me see what else I have real quick. Hey Max, I know it's been an eventful morning and I'm still parsing it all, but I had a quick question. Are you able to get my text when you're in the other timeline? Trying to grasp the extent of what you can do from a physics POV. You know what? I'll let you find out. Okay. I'll see how that goes. Wait. Why can't I have a choice? What? My only choice is I can't? Are you able to get my text? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't. Doesn't look like I can now. Okay, cool. That's a big help. I'll be in touch a little later when I've made some inroads into what happened earlier. I'm very thankful that Moses is believing me, and this kind of harkens into the whole first game. Like, Chloe was the only one who knew about Max's powers, right? And when she loses Chloe, if you choose Arcadia Bay over her, she doesn't have anybody who she can like relate to, she confide in, and stuff like that. And now this is like the first time in a long time that she's been able to trust someone or like tell someone about her powers, which she's still trying to figure out right now. But this person is trusting her. This is what could have happened if we let Warren know what happened from the get-go. Oh, man, I kind of miss Warren. I know Max hasn't been keeping up with anybody. She's trying to let her past be her past, but I do wish she kept in touch with Warren and stuff like that. All right, let's see what we have in the crosstalk.
Cool. I'm a tired son, sleepy moon, and exhausted rising.
Alright, I'm a border collie's sun, cinnamon, oat milk, latte moon, and slip and slide rising. I can see that. Smart, with an adorable face, and lactose intolerant. I think you're more Pomeranian than collie. Well, our friendship's dead now. Oh, yeah, I just had deja vu, but not really. That's how I am with astrology. Yeah, what am I? Okay. There's some mystery, I think it was a mystery show or movie that I watched. Was it a show? Anyways, I think one of the suspects was Native American or indigenous, and I think, you know, while the main character was like, it's this person, or something, it later on comes to they later come on to find out like the killer or whatever drank milk or had something, and then the main character was like, wait a minute, indigenous people are by and large lactose intolerant, and so it can't be this person. Well, what was the movie? Oh man, that's gonna bother me. Let me look what else we have in crosstalk. Sophie's first public reading was at the book expo, and she had all of us eating out of the palm of her hand. She was meant for so much more. She appreciated you being there. She was so nervous. It didn't show. I never did with my Sophie. She was full of espressos and having espressos and having the time of her life. It's nice to remember her that way. Detective Alderman saw his double at the Overlook before he disappeared. Alderman's interacted with a ghostly form of himself. Is this the doppelganger people are alluding to? Alright. She scratched off acquaintance! And she wrote friend! That's a really nice detail. Do you think that's what Reggie saw? Yeah, I think he saw, like... I was thinking he probably saw some more solid form of himself, like an actual form of himself, but to see that it was probably like the not silhouette, the phantom like trail of him, I guess that makes more sense. But yeah, Moses is a friend now. Yeah, let's see. Moses saw the photo he thinks I killed. I rewound into the past and I was holding the gun. I need to come clean to Moses. This is more than I can handle on my own. Moses is the first person I've shown my powers to in years. I can't even describe what I'm feeling. Is this relief? First Sophie, now Alderman? People are dying because of me again. Moses think we can figure this out. Thank God for him. Okay, ooh, okay, so we have Fab Cafe, Yasmin's lobby, and Lucas's office. Okay. Before we go any further, I need to go to the restrooms. Sorry, guys. Let's see. So we can get a couple Polaroids or whatever. But yeah, I'm very confused where everything's gonna go.
I got to watch him hate my writing.
My younger self might have thought this would make an edgy photo.
How so? Broken table.
If we can't sit on tables, where are the cool kids expected to sit? In chairs? Like a bunch of squares?
As fun and casual as it looks in the movies and on TV, we have to ask students to refrain from sitting on tables in Fab. Okay. Ooh, what is going on here? Whoa. I guess Krampus and all that. I'm trying to see. These are reflections. But why? I think that stays the same. Okay. I can teleport there. Coffee cart sign.
I, for one, Kind of like the paper straws.
Yes, nobody likes the paper straws. We've heard you. We continue to hear you. Unfortunately, until we run out of them, and we have a lot. You can't replace them with your preferred delivery of method of plastic. Okay. Trying to explore as much as possible, too. Polaroid.
Then boom! The spaceship crashes right in the middle of a park, and this alien crawls out of the hatch.
That seems like a lot of money for a student project.
I'm only gonna shoot the trailer. I figure I can cut costs doing some old school practical effects.
Seems like you got a plan. Still very ambitious.
Go big or go home, right?
Release the Kraken.
I'd been meaning to ask Diamond about her new movie. It's nice to see her so excited about something other than Moses.
Making double switch. Hello, Niji. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We're all double exposed of this game. Yeah. So I got that picture. We need from Yasmin's lobby and then Lucas's office.
Lo-fi ambient bellows to chill/study to. A classic.
Okay. I wonder if I should go into the opposite world just to see if they're like before I confront Gwen. Maybe I should. Ooh, meeting fire.
Meeting tomorrow. Where? What meeting? Is it endorsing meetings in general?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I will. Let me Let me look at this first. Sign.
Have fun.
Okay, until tomorrow at Burlington Book Expo.
Audrey? I'm worried about Kim.
So am I. None of my attempts to reach out have yielded results. You?
Nope. She's still not answering any of my calls. I think she's blocking them.
I saw her in the North Quad, but she turned and ran the other way.
This just isn't like her.
Last time we spoke, Kim said she didn't want to go out. I think she's depressed.
Well, she told me she was busy. She's probably too focused on school. What she needs is a friend she can empathize with.
Someone a bit more in alignment with her intellect.
Someone who isn't droll with a stick up their ass.
Funny.
Okay.
I've got it. Let's send Kim a gift so she knows we're thinking about her.
Okay.
What's the
Can I-
about?
Is receiving gifts truly her love language?
I don't know. No wonder Kim's depressed. We don't even know her love language.
Pull yourself together. We can't break down now. Kim needs us.
You're right. Oh, roses. What if we sent her roses? Everyone likes that.
A classic object of beauty. I think that would please her.
But are roses too basic?
Oh my god.
I don't want Kim to think we chose low-hanging fruit.
You're right. It has to be perfect. We should research the perfect flower to give her.
Okay, I'm gonna get away from y'all. You guys talk too much.
How many pets is Chester finding on the daily?
No pets on campus. Last warning, if I find one more unauthorized animal in the Lions dorm, I will report you to the dean, and you may have to pay a fine. Alright. What's in here? Darren Carlson literature. Alright, I'm looking around. I've seen most of this game, and it's good enough to intrigue me into giving Life is Strange 1 another time. Yeah! I really like Life is Strange 1 is one of my favorite games of all time. Snake missing.
Guard your ankles.
Please swing by Lion's dorm if you find her. Daisy is missing. She's really sweet. Roommate left the door open. Oh. Alright. I don't think I'm seeing anything else in here. I'm gonna switch into the hold on, what's this? Podcast flyer.
Sharing your story isn't what I'd call it.
Loretta is working on an upcoming episode about recent events in Caledon. If you knew Safia, please reach out and share your story. Wonder if the cat has an owner. Alright, hold on. Before I go any further with Gwen, how do I switch? Alright, let me see. Ooh. Alright, we got some messages to read. And before I do that, let me see if there's anything to read. Ooh. Chalk graffiti.
Tree.
Tree. Okay.
Tree. No caffeine? This week of all weeks? I predict outright revolt before the week is out.
It's finals week and regrettably, we're out of the good stuff and currently only have decaf. The demand was higher than expected, but we should have restock in a few days' time. Let's see. Ooh. CD display, is this still the same?
My
No, it's different.
dearest Annabelle, I write to you from the front lines to inform you that the war on Christmas has been lost.
Okay. Trying to find out what else we have. Is this painting the same? Yes, it is. Okay. Let me see. Student flyer.
That's awesome. I should follow them for more info.
Stand with Professor Hunter. Professor Gwen Hunter, one of the most beloved professors at Caledon, has been suspended for reasons the university refuses to disclose. Please join us at a student-led discussion this evening in room 201 to discuss how we can support Professor Hunter in the way she supports us. Okay. Oh. Wait, you broke the table.
Professors sitting on the table?
You're the reason the table's broken in the other timeline. Oh, Loretta, I don't want to speak to you. Get away from me. Unattended laptop.
I can't imagine being this trusting. Don't they know there's snoops like me around?
Uh-huh. Oh, I got my back. Let me see. Ooh. Alright, I can do the phone thing
What
again.
should I say this time?
Alright, what should I say this time?
What should I say this time?
Talk to the future. Stop blaming yourself or be gentler with your heart. Ah, geez, this is like very good techniques for like this is how I would do stuff. Be gentler with your heart. Stop blaming yourself. Probably be gentler with your heart.
It's okay to extend yourself a little grace.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than okay. It's essential.
Oh. All right. What am I going to hear though from the other side? Hear from the past. Let me actually look at it first.
Wonder what message is waiting for me now.
I know I should say something. It's just, it took me so long to get into the society. I'll be damned if I quit because of one little comment. Still, if I don't speak up, who will? I swear, if it was anyone else in charge, I'd feel a little bit better about all this. I don't know.
The society. Was she talking about Abraxas?
I can hear again.
I know I should say something.
Oh, no,
just,
it's the same.
It took me so long to get
Okay.
into the society.
Now listen to this
I'll be
again.
damned if I quit because of one little comment. Still, if I don't speak up, who will? I swear, if it was anyone else in charge, I'd feel a little bit better about all this. I don't know.
The society. Was she talking about Abraxas?
Okay. Breakfast society member not feeling like Vin would have her back. Is it Diamond? Like, the thing is, I'm not really great with people's voices because I haven't heard like people talk enough, but and especially I haven't interacted with Diamond, but it does sound like it could be Diamond, or it could be just a random other student. But let me see what else we have. Yeah, it didn't sound like her, but
Wait, Donner and Blitzen means thunder and lightning? Who knew Santa's reindeer were so metal?
a heavy metal Christmas battle. Okay. Let me go in here real quick. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Ugh. Couple more things to look at before I interact.
I wonder who took the time to censor Sophie's recipe. Probably not Sophie.
Let's see. That's famous drunk gingerbread men cookies. Alright, butter, brown sugar, molasses, big fucking egg. Alright, ginger, lots of fucking spices. Brandy, cheers. Grandma's secret potato, sweet potato fry. Okay. Additional top secret ingredients, none of them marshmallow.
I hardly know any of the faculty here.
Alright. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year's. Enjoy your time off. These classes only get harder next year, kiddos. Happy holidays, Gwen. Congratulations on another year. Please use this time to be thankful for all that you've accomplished and hope to accomplish in the future. Okay, person Yasmin.
So that's Lucas's son? Oh, this picture is too cute.
Let us honor Christmas in our hearts and try to keep it all year, Lucas. That is kind of cute. What's the catch?
I'm surprised Lucas agreed to do this.
Join us in good fun at Krampus on campus as we continue holiday tradition and roast this year's turkey. All right, if you didn't get the grade you wanted this year, here's your chance to have the last laugh. Presented by the Snapping Turtle and Abraxas. Okay.
Fuck. This doesn't look so great for Gwen.
Burn Lucas. In accordance to the rules, with the rules in okay. Suspended.
Jeez, Caledon. Is that necessary?
Okay. So I can shift in that room when I get there. But Gwen is in that room. And the other timeline, so can I okay, what's in here? Like,
Dang, Sophie must be a grading machine.
alright. Assistant. Expanding poetry, final grades. John Shoemaker, A minus. Hank Porter, B minus. Deirdre Winehouse, A. Martin Hart, A. Percy Stevenson, C plus. Gerald Butler, almost like Gerard Butler from. Wait, Gerard Butler is My Chemical Romance, right? B. Tiffany Park, C plus. Cora Watts, A minus. Emma Finzer, D. Sophie, do not forget to enter grades online once you finish. Password is 1223. Okay.
And then she didn't.
Please remember to lock the door when you finish grading. Thanks. Okay. 1223 is a password, so if we need to know that, we have it. Ooh, violin. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in here. Alright, shall we travel back into the other timeline? Probably so. Ooh, mask.
Oh, wow. These are, extremely creepy. Sorry. The art department really pushes for self-expression in every medium. I like that about Caledon.
Create a mask that's specific not to your family or culture, but to you as an individual. Consider the parts of your face that will be covered and which will be left exposed. Membrane by Elsie Shaw, Binary by Celeste Mero, An Elephant Never Forgets by Joshua Byers. 1223 is the password in case we need to do. Oh, let me see. Do we want to talk to Loretta now? I actually don't want to talk to her at all, but.
Huh. So this heartwarming sentiment isn't a Colmenero quote. It's Dickens.
Honor Christmas in your heart and keep it all year. Christmas Carol. New seasonal drinks: winter spice latte, eggnog chai latte, gingerbread cinnamon swirl latte. It's free. I can't read that, it's too small. She's right there, but I don't like her. Alright, let's try exhausting our options before we get back to the line.
Loretta's a hard worker. I'll give her that. I just wish she'd use her powers for good.
Alright, let's speak to her.
Hey, Loretta. Oh, hi, Miss Caulfield. How are you?
How's Reggie doing?
Have you talked to Reggie since yesterday?
Reggie? Reggie Kagan? Business major Reggie?
Yeah?
Crap! Wrong Loretta, Max.
Oh shit.
You know what? Ignore me. I am lost in space. End of the semester, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
totally.
Awkward. Right, bye.
Anyway, catch you later.
God, it's so awkward. Oh, why? Fuck. Fuck. What am I? Rewind time. All right, let me go shift. Huh? All right. Thank you for the head pants, Q. All right. I think I have exhausted everything. Can I say anything new and profound about this? Like, the teacher sat here.
If we can't sit on tables, where are the cool kids expected to sit? In chairs? Like a bunch of squares?
But Gwen hates me. All right. Actually, let me see what's in here before I talk to Gwen.
This must be the professor Sophie TA'd for.
Oh.
She mentioned he liked to tear this one kid down, but failing him is harsh.
Very different grades. Like, John Shoemaker, I think, in the other timeline had an A- or so. But let's see. So, John in here has B. Hank has a C+. Deirdre has an A, which I think is the same. Martin F. Percy Stevenson C. Gerald Butler B-, Tiffany Park C. Cora Waltz A-, Emma Finster D. Man, that's very harsh, no? I can wait.
I bet Sophie wouldn't mind me helping out one of her favorite students.
Oh wait, so Sophie liked a student? Hold on.
I'll see what I can do for you, kid.
So Martin, is that who I'm supposed to change?
Enjoy the A, my dude. I think you've earned it.
Oh, wait. Wait. Okay. I think so. I feel for him. So I guess this is Martin. All right. Let's see what else I can do. So, Lucas is not here in timeline because he's at the book expo. I guess we can talk to Gwen.
Gwen's office. Let's see what I can find out from her.
I really wish I could rewind time in this game. I'm scared. And I can do this later. Let me go talk to let me talk to Gwen so she's not like snooping around, Max. All right.
Is that Sophie's book?
Can you make your announce your presence?
Hey, Gwen.
Max. No conversations for you to conveniently overhear this time. Sorry to disappoint.
Actually, I need to talk to you about Sophie. No reason to beat around the bush. I know you got Sophie's book deal canceled.
Shit.
What I don't understand is why.
You really have a knack for learning shit you're not supposed to know, you know that?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So I've been told.
Well then. No use fighting the inevitable.
I hate Laura, man, for causing this situation. Yeah.
What do you want to know?
Oh, Shizema. Why did you do this to Sophie, or how did you convince the publisher? I mean, I want to know the why, but I feel like that's gonna be... Might as well pull a band-aid off here.
That book meant the world to Sophie. You had to know that losing it would break her heart.
Of course I did. I busted my ass to help Sophie get that deal in the first place.
Did she plagiarize?
Introduced her to my agent, my publisher, lobbied for her. I don't regret it. That book was good.
This keeps getting weirder and weirder. So, what did you tell the publisher that made them nix the deal?
I told them there was incendiary content in the book.
Uh-huh.
Which was true. It would have harmed a lot of people. Sophie included.
What was so incendiary?
Sophie's book was incendiary? How? What was it about?
You really don't have an off switch, do you?
No.
How much did Sophie tell you about Maya Okada?
Gwen's bringing up Maya? Time to pay attention.
Only a little, I guess.
Not a lot. I know they were friends.
Understatement of the year.
Are we more than friends?
The two of them were like the
Oh.
creepy twins in The Shining. You never saw one without the other. And that Vin Lang kid used to follow the two of them around like a lost puppy. But then Maya took her own life.
And that's what Sophie wrote about in her book?
Maya's death and everything around it. Her anger at her mom for even thinking of Caledon when she'd just lost a soulmate.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, I realized it wasn't worth putting Yasmin and Sophie through all that again. I made a call. I don't know if it was the right one, but it was one I made.
Sounds like Yasmin can tell me more about Maya. I'll have to be tactful.
That wasn't your choice to make, Gwen? Yeah. I gotta be tactful with, I guess, Yasmin? Okay. Got a deal and then killed it? Well, yeah, we found out about it. So let's see, last thing, I guess.
One last thing. Is that Sophie's manuscript?
Oh, part of it. Why?
Can I read it?
No. That's where I draw the line. I don't trust you not to dig up old graves. Jesus. I've spilled too much already. Let's call this conversation over. Huh?
Now I'm even more convinced there's something important in that manuscript.
Ugh, God.
How do I get my hands on a copy?
I don't know. Am I able to look at... Hold on. I got so many things to read. Sorry, I missed. Rip to Gwen. Now we know where you start. Let me read these real quick. Okay, some messages. Okay, so I started doing a little digging into Alderman situation, and it's already weird. Apparently, neither Vermont State nor Lakeport PD have any record of Detective Vincent Alderman. So it permanently like erases them from any universe to where they don't exist, and people forget about them, I guess. Maybe? That's weird. Okay, yeah, that's odd.
How can they have no record of him? They sent him.
To say the least. Okay, okay. Alright. The flash drive footage of Gwen dealing sure looked like her, but that smirk directly at the camera raises even more questions. It does seem like the doppelgangers have like they're like potentially infiltrating this world or like whatever world, and they're doing like malicious things. I don't know. I don't know what to kind of conclude from what I'm getting right now. So Gwen was involved. Okay, we knew that. It was Gwen who directly set things in motion. When I asked Overlook, she didn't elaborate. She canceled Safi's book because it had incendiary content about Safi's friend Maya, a former Caledon student who died by suicide. Maya. Moses said that Dr. Gwen would know more about the Maya situation. She confirmed Maya was super close with Safi and that she took her own life. But there's more to it. Okay. Vin. Vin and Safi were hooking up. Okay, Vin and Safi were hooking up, and Safi and Maya Orcada were very close. Did Vin know Maya too? Gwen said Vin used to follow Safi and Maya around like a puppy dog, and that Yasmin would have more info. Exactly how much does Yasmin know about the Maya Orcada situation? Gwen hinted that Yasmin was involved in the aftermath of Maya's death. I should have a chat with boss. Alright, admin and Lucas's office. Alright, the question is now, all these things where I can look, does it actually look at the things, or like is Max just gonna like comment in her head? Because I don't want to like look at things and like, Max, what are you doing?
It takes me ages to comment on one student photo. I can't imagine having to grade exams. One of Safi's former students, I guess.
Yeah, this was what I was afraid of. I didn't want to pick it up, but okay. Dr. Hunter, first and foremost, my condolences. I knew you and Safi were close. You don't know me. There's no reason you would. I know it might be inappropriate to come to you with this, but I frankly don't know what else to do. Before her death, Safi was helping me. I know as a member of the LGBT community yourself. Oh, that's all we can read? Damn. Candied pecans.
Happy holidays to my favorite prof. I don't think a happy holidays is in the cards.
Black rose. Oh.
One of those Abraxas roses for Safi.
Please. No more questions, Max.
Okay, sorry.
I will never be as cool as Gwen. Old school.
Ooh.
Nice.
Gwen being a vinyl girly feels incredibly on the nose. All right, I need to see what people respond
I
to.
will never be as cool as Gwen.
Record.
More music I'm not cool enough to know.
The Bleed by Blue Weather. Plant.
It's alive!
It was I did it. Let's see. Okay. Let's go into the other timeline, I guess. Wait, actually. Search Gwen's stuff. Oops. Oh, I was figuring that was gonna happen. Don't recall giving you permission to poke around my shit, Caulfield. Classic Max, still going into people's room without accent. Oh, Victoria, my friend now, I guess. I was like, I don't think Gwen's gonna be flattering me. Like when I took the photo, I was like, oh, is Gwen gonna say something? And yeah, I don't think Gwen likes me. I don't think there's a way for Gwen to like me. Well, maybe there is, but. All right, let's see what we have here. Ooh, notes. Dr. Hunter, I attempted to call student resources, asking them why your classes for the rest of the semester have been canceled. I was told in no uncertain terms that it was none of my business. Then I tried calling the president. She didn't even pick up the phone. Then I walked up to Mr. Reyes, the custodian, and he told me that he witnessed you being removed by security and that you've been suspended under suspicions of selling drugs to students. I won't insult you by asking if you're guilty. I'll just wish you the best and tell you that you're the best teacher I've ever had. My student visa only lasts for another semester, but if there's anything I can do, or if some off chance you're ever in Bangkok, look me up. Tan Somchai. Oh, Thai representation. Sweet student. Gwen just seems like that type of person. Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, do you, like, would you categorize her or characterize her as aloof or standoffish? And I don't know if it depends on how you interact with her. Dr. Hunter, this is bullshit. You rock. I'm drunk. Happy birthday. Apologies for the stationery. It was the only thing within reach. I believe I speak for all of us when I say this is unacceptable, and you can count on our support at the hearing next week. If you're looking for a lawyer, I can recommend a decent one. We're gonna fight this, Gwen. We'll go to the paper if we have to. Caledon Literary Department. You'll be avenged. She seems like a no-nonsense type of girl. Yeah, I think that's a great way to put her. Like, I don't know if... but I don't know. Maybe that would change if Laura didn't fucking snitch. That's true, but I'm also, like, curious, like, if... Yeah, like, if Gwen was, like, an all-or-nothing girl, like, if you have to, like, be on her side, and if you're not, then she just hates you or something.
Will Gwen be allowed to come back for these?
Stack of finals.
Tossing Gwen out screwed everybody over.
Can we get these handed off to a TA? Sorry for the additional workload.
So they took her computer. Probably going through it right now. I hope somebody is coming in to water you guys. Preferably someone who doesn't have to break in through an alternate dimension.
Can I water for her? I think I looked at everything in here, except for, like, what's at her the side table. Just want to make sure I exhaust all my options before I progress.
If I'm lucky, maybe this Gwen left Safi's manuscript behind. Gotcha.
All the daughters we don't talk about. Was there a Polaroid in here? No, I don't think so. There was only a picture that you can take, a snapshot in the other timeline. But I think the remaining Polaroids are in Yasmin's office and in Lucas's office. All the daughters we don't talk about by Safi.
Reading Safi's manuscript after all this feels like, I don't know, being hit by a tidal wave.
All right, guys, I'm going to be honest. I'm very bad at understanding poetry and stuff like that. And literary analysis. So let's see if I can even comprehend anything going on. 1,000,000 miles. So I guess this is about her mom and Maya. Yeah, I need to know more about this. Beneath my feet, she lies in. Wait, sorry. Beneath my feet, she lies still in her Sunday clothes. Don't worry, I don't understand poetry much either, but I hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Haiku would be a stanza would be 7 words, right? Is that what haiku means? I don't really know. Let's see. Beneath my feet, she lies still in her Sunday clothes. We killed her with our own hands. Do I need okay. We killed her with our own hands. I mean our lack of hands. I killed her with my voice. I mean my lack of voice. Haiku is like 3 lines, 5, 7, 5 syllables. Beneath my feet. Beneath my feet. She lies still in her Sunday clothes. Is this kind of haiku? I don't know. I don't know enough. I'm not gonna pretend I know. But that's not. Yeah, I didn't think so. But I was like, wait, I don't know how to think about it. I remember when I was in my English class, 9th grade, I had to write poetry and stuff, and one of my assignments was a haiku, and I wrote about a printer, and the printer, I was like using a metaphor of it being like an angry gray monster or something like that. It was horrible. So I don't know how I passed. I mean, I know how I passed is because education here is not taken seriously. But yeah. We killed her with our own hands. I mean our lack of hands. I killed her with my voice. I mean my lack of voice. Maya's book was like a child or a tumor or a rising beast within her. On the first page, she wrote that she was drowning, and by the time she finished, she was drowned. The drowned always surface. What isn't spoken still exists. You can chop her up and sell her for parts, but her ghost remains, whole, floating there. In a corner of my kitchen, giving me that familiar look. That one that says, unstitch, the binding, let the pages fall out, fluttering like birds, shot down. The one that says, take him for everything he's got and then some. I had to write poetry in my writing class, and my professor liked it so much that she entered in contest with my cousin. Oh no, did you end up, or quote unquote, you end up winning or getting any awards? Oh, I understand the poem. You do? All right, 1,000,000 miles. Oh, Law of Physics. I didn't even see this was the second poem. So 1,000,000 miles. Okay, killed her. Shadow tumor, rising beast within her. On her first page, she wrote that she was drowning. No, it didn't end up. No. So 1,000,000 miles. It feels like, isn't this like self regret or like guilt? Beneath my feet, she lies in her still. So this is like at the funeral, right? Maybe, and then killed her with her own hands or lack of hands. Like she felt like she didn't do enough, but she probably did too much or something, and she killed her with her voice, but lack of voice. She didn't speak up for her, but then like the voice was maybe she said something that was hurtful, but then didn't stand up for her. And then my book was like a child or a tumor with a rising beast within her. Something that was like maybe, how do you say it? Raw and like emotional and stuff. First page, she wrote she wrote that she was drowning. So maybe her book, she was like kind of crying for help or something, and then by the time like she finished the book, you know, it was too late and she was already dead. I would say that this poem will go over your head the first time. It may not click until a second playthrough. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm taking it very literally, too, and like maybe, you know, deciphering it in a way that it's not meant to be. So let me see about this law of physics one. Excuse me. The drowned always surface. So the last part of this, she said she was drowned, and now she's like, this drowned always surfaces. The feelings like that she had, the words she didn't say, still linger on. You can chop her up and sell her parts, but her ghost remains whole. Like, you can take her ideas, but like, you know, the feeling of her phantom exists. Floating there in the corner of my kitchen, giving me a familiar look. The one that says unstitch the binding, let the pages fall out, fluttering like birds shut down. The one that says take him for everything he's got and then some. Use him? I don't know. Use, abuse, and lose him. I can give you a hint. The beast line sort of gives away what this is about. A child or a tumor? A rising beast within her? Huh? Man, I can't. I'm so bad at deciphering and like interpreting. I'm like, now I'm very literal when it comes to things. So I'm like, was she pregnant? And I don't know, man. I guess I'll find out later, but at least I have the manuscript. Talk to Living World, Yasmin, and the Fab. Okay.
Whatever happened with Maya was explosive. Let's see what Yasmin has to say about her.
Alright, let's go into the other world.
Would you mind closing it behind you, Max?
Yeah. I got you, Gwen. I know you hate me, but sorry. Sorry for being an asshole.
Pretty sure Gwen's had enough of me today.
Yeah. Alright, so how do I get into Lucas's office? Oh, wait. Alright, collectibles. I guess that's a little bit later on. But let me go to Yasmin. I think I looked at everything so far in here. So... Wait, what the... Oh, okay. Should I explore first? I can't.
Yasmin liked to get coffee here in the afternoon. Before Sophie died. Yasmin liked to get coffee here in the afternoon.
Alright, coffee time.
Before Sophie died.
Am I gonna know what kind of coffee she likes? Wait, do I need to be in the other timeline? Yeah, living world. Okay, let me go to living. Oops, wrong button. Oh, cutscene scared me. Oh. Oh man, am I gonna make an enemy out of Yasmin?
Sorry, Yasmin, but I'll need to interrupt your downtime with some questions.
No, I don't want to be enemy. Oh my god. Alright, making sure I can't do anything else. I'm gonna go ahead and interact with you. Ah, please, no.
Okay, time for a delicate conversation.
Oh, man, I don't want her to hate me.
Hi, Yasmin.
Maxine, how are you? I was worried after your nosebleed yesterday.
Like I said, I get those all the time.
Still, be careful. Small symptoms can be signs of larger problems. A toothache can mean a heart attack.
I'm gonna try not to think about that too hard. I was hoping we could talk.
Come, sit.
Oh my god, what am I gonna talk about? Oh, Scheisma. Wait, Safi lost her book deal. But is that in the wrong timeline? I don't want to be... You're in a good mood.
You look like you've won the day. Coffee's that good?
Our ratings are. Caledon is once again one of the top universities in the country. The coffee is just so-so.
The barista's like, what?
Have you seen Sophie today?
No. We're meeting later this afternoon. I can tell her you were looking for her.
Okay. Will Gwen be fired? I don't know if she's gonna be able to tell me about that. It might be private matters.
I heard about what happened to Dr. Hunter.
Yes.
Would you really fire her?
If so.
Depends on the findings of the committee. It's out of my hands now.
I guess I have this last option.
Did Sophie tell you her book deal was canceled?
What? No. How was she when she found out?
Not sure, but I bet she was devastated.
Oh, Sophia. I'll be sure to talk to her about this.
I don't think this is my place to talk. All right, let's go. Let's talk about Maya.
I wanted to ask you about something. Have you heard of a student named Maya Okada?
Of course. She took her own life. 4 years ago. A horrible tragedy.
I think Sophie's book was canceled because it was about Maya.
Impossible. Safia didn't even know Maya.
What?
Did Yasmin just lie to me? Do I call her out? She'll be pissed, but I can cut straight to the point. Or should I go along with it and see what narrative she's trying to spin?
Maybe in this timeline she doesn't know. Man, it seems like the obvious solution is to call her out. Like, that's how you get to the nitty-gritty thing. But I am a person who doesn't want to rock the boat, and I want to go along with it, but I'm gonna go along with it because that's my initial gut. I know this is probably the right choice. This is probably gonna get me like the best ending, but I don't feel right calling her out. Especially like, what happens if this timeline is oh wait, I have some messages. Sorry, let me read the messages first. All right. I'll join you in a minute. Sean Dark here, but any chance you know what happened to my telescope? They were heavy, very expensive telescope. I was almost done assembling. I stepped away for a few minutes, and when I came back, it was no longer close to being faulty materials or Carla. I'm gonna say faulty materials. I don't want to blame Carla. Maybe they sent you a bad telescope and it disseminates. If such a thing were even possible, it'd be on par with a miracle of physics that led to this current situation. What does Isaac Newton say about this sort of thing? Sadly, he'd be as clueless as I am. Alright, let's see. Man, sorry for intense music. Sorry for the long wait times. Isaac and Emily are out sick, so we're a little backed up. Wasn't anticipating this big of a lunch rush. 45-minute wait time. I don't need coffee. I don't need my coffee that badly. Less posting, more serving. No. Don't be that way. Finn, I've heard some weird reports about performance art at the observatory overlook. I can't take credit for it myself, but I applaud my fellow Abraxians for their creativity. Performance art? Haven't been up there in a while. It's sick, you should check it out. Whatever's going on up there, it better not be Abraxas. Yes, ma'am. Typical Abraxas to think that you're the only one good ideas. Are you taking credit? You think I got that kind of spare time? Moses. I know there's a rational explanation for most phenomenon, but I gotta say, whatever happened to my telescope defies anything I can think of. Not the huge telescope you were excited to assemble, and I sincerely said I would love to help you with. The very same. Going on record to say, on behalf of the entire science department, we did not touch your telescope, not even Carla. When we were kids, I messed with the telescope Moses got for Xmas, and he got his revenge. Let's just say my stomach ain't been right since. Notes. Alright, exactly how much... Okay, Gwen hinting that Yasmin was involved in the aftermath of Maya's death. I should have a chat with the boss. Alright. What the fuck, man? This is a major choice.
Of course. I don't know why I thought they knew each other. It's just...
What?
I've heard conflicting opinions because there's a rumor about Maya. Oh, come on. Man, I'm trying to be as, like, discreet and tactful as possible.
Everyone seems to have a different opinion of Maya. It's hard to track what's true.
I understand that Ms. Okada was a bit chaotic.
So, she had a bad reputation. No wonder you didn't want her and Safi associated with each other.
Exactly. Strange. I really thought Vin's statement closed the matter.
Vin.
Shady cow skull throwing Vin is involved?
Enough ancient history. I have a favor to ask. Safia's been distant lately. Could you keep an eye on her for me?
I don't like the president of the school talking about a student who died that way. It's very unprofessional. I don't know what to think about this, Yasmin. I don't feel comfortable though. Why me? Why me? Huh? What'd I do?
Are you sure that I'm the best person to...
Yes. Because she trusts you. And I trust you.
Oh no, don't do that to me.
Yeah. Sure. I'll look out for her.
Thank you, Maxine. Oh, the time. Let's do lunch again. Somewhere with more atmosphere than the other place.
That was odd. What did she mean by Vin's statement? Maybe I'd better talk to Vin myself.
Man, I'm so confused. Okay, let's see. So we're in the living world right now. Hey Moses, sorry to bug you, but I had a question about Vin Lang and Maya Okada. Sure, what's up? I asked Moses about Vin's statement. What? Do you know if Vin put out a statement after Maya's death? I didn't see it at the time since I wasn't in Caledon yet, but Safi shared it with me once. Hang on. He said, Maya was an incredibly talented writer, but she also had mental health problems. We tried to get her the help she needed, but that didn't work. If we'd known it was as bad as it was, we would have done more. Does that help? It does, Moses. You're a gem. Okay.
He's probably in the admin building.
Oh, shite. Lucas. If you're available, Max, I've required an extra ticket for the Burlington Expo. To clarify, this is strictly an invitation from a colleague. I have no interest in you outside of that. I can't make it. Sorry, I'm swamped at the moment. How about I bring you back a tote?
Lucas must
sure.
be really grateful if he deigns to be this nice to me.
Sure, I guess. Okay. Oh, Amanda.
Hey, sport. You're just gonna walk past me without saying hello?
Wait. This is living world. We are not... Well... Wait. I gotta remember. In that world, she put the boundary that she wants to just be friends because of the emotional baggage. In this world, we stood her up on a date and she was really mad at us, but then she got over it. So now maybe she's like, okay. In the living world, Amanda and Max still have a date. Thank you. Unforgivable.
What a terrible mistake. Whatever shall I do?
I'm hurt, but I'm sure you can make it up to me.
Ooh? With what?
I'll think of something. Anyway, hi, Amanda. What are you doing on campus?
Just going on a coffee run?
But your coffee's better at the Turtle. This one tastes like ass.
This barista's like, what the fuck?
Enough about me. What are you doing here?
I work here.
No. I mean, I just saw you talking to President Fayyad. What were you talking about?
Oh my god, I don't trust you in this world. That is weird that she said, yeah. What the fuck? The people in this world are bad. This is the bad place. Instead, yeah, isn't that a quote from the actual Good Place show? Like, this is the bad place. Should I trust you? I don't really trust you. I don't really trust you. I feel like this is actually like the bad place. And I feel like you're bad. Ugh, fuck. I'll be forthcoming, and then I'll regret it.
I was asking her about Safi and her relationship with a student named Maya Okada.
Oh. Why?
It's kind of a long story, but it's for something important.
This guy's always falling for you, isn't it?
You have no idea.
Well, I'll leave you to your something important. See you around, Tiger.
See you, Amanda.
It sounded like she was not really pleased with my answer.
He's probably in the admin building.
With the way that she was like, something important. She looked kind of like disappointed, but I don't know who to trust anymore, guys. This is weird. What do you mean? Alright, let me see. What else can I do right now? Speak to Living World Vin. Amanda was on campus today and it was weird. Amanda said she'd come to Caldon for coffee and seemed really dodgy when I asked questions about it. I don't trust these people in this world. It looks like they're all evil and they're trying to like suss me out, see if I'm the evil max or not. I don't trust you, Living World Amanda. Oh my god. So
This school's success means a lot to Yasmin.
Alright, President Fayyad says a few words about how she shepherded at a once unknown university into one of the biggest schools in the country. Okay. Okay, I can't go out that way. I don't know how I feel about this, guys. I feel like I haven't made a dent in this chapter either. I'm like 2 hours in. Why is the music so ominous? I mean, so we the picture of Gwen, who was looking straight into the camera and smirking. Yeah, the doppelgangers are evil, right? Anything new about this bust?
Nothing ever seems to bother you, Gretch. You must have a heart of...
Okay, Isabel, you were absolutely right. As always. What, was I right about? As it happens, a number of folks, faculty and staff alike, would love a 4-day work week.
And how many would you say a number is?
We'll find out who's evil. I don't know. Everybody evil. Anything new here?
Looks like they're pulling Gwen's books from the library.
Oh no.
This is such bullshit.
That sucks. Trying to. Oh, you guys are saying in this conversational share.
Are saying there's something wrong with being an administrative assistant.
He's an actor. He should be on stage. I just don't understand.
I don't know where the snapshots would be, but we know we have something in Yasmin's office and Lucas's office. But I don't know how many more snapshots there are. Mothman book. Mothman, are you the cryptid kids? No.
I didn't realize I needed cryptid erotica until just now.
My heart belongs to Mothman, a paranormal love story. A delightful romp through the haunted and hilarious and hot American Midwest. Beatrice Racine, New York Times bestseller. Okay. What the fuck is going on? Right, so I can go switch time here. Oh, defacing the past people. There's 4 places you can take pictures in a segment. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so someone defaced all these people, even Yasmin.
Caledon's Gorilla Girl strikes again. Keep fighting the good fight, kid.
Fight the power. Okay. Before I go talk to Vin in Living World, I'm gonna go here. Fight the power. Man, ooh.
It's that security guy who's been lurking all over campus. Is he looking at classes?
For himself or what?
I wanted to talk to you about Abraxas and who
Diamond.
should be leading it.
Waiting until I'm down to try to kick me out, huh? I thought you were smarter than that. And nicer, frankly.
Finn, cut the bullshit. This isn't about you. It's about the best person to head Abraxas. Right now, you're not in a place
I'm
where
in a
you
place
can...
to keep Abraxas above it all. As long as I have this job, we could light the observatory on fire and get away with it.
You're not even a student here. You graduated years ago. Plus, Abraxas should be about marginalized people making subversive art. Not about straight white guys getting wasted and committing arson.
Okay. I'm eavesdropping, but hot dog man.
Oh no! Somebody abandoned their boy. Nothing ever seems to bother
Okay, you already said that, Max.
You must have a heart of stone.
Diamond's notebook. Ah, shit.
Diamond wants to lead Abraxas. I bet she's got some good secrets.
Can I read it without her getting mad at me? I'm scared.
Whoa, Diamond was working on a documentary about Moses. I wonder why she never went through with it.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, extreme wide drone filling at night, no stars, light population, flyover, voiceover of Moses. Line about not seeing stars in the city. Wide, push through the city, drone or old B-roll, over roofs. In the distance, we see the dome of Lynch Observatory, Drexel U, Moses voiceover. Wide medium, arrive at Lynch. Linger on dome. Moses voiceover ends with, I guess that's what happens when your parents are artists. Aha. Medium talking head, Moses smiling. As a kid, I was always looking for windows, for a way out. He talks about first star memory. POV handheld. Apartment stairwell walking. Moses voiceover talks about the roof at his Uncle Terry's apartment building. Uncle Terry showing him the stars. Camera moves with story. POV handheld to title. Finish stairwell. Through door onto roof. Look to stars. Moses voiceover. Finish story ends with beautiful, isn't Murph? Sam title Murph.
That was not dirt on Vin. I'm sorry, Diamond. I didn't think this is what I'd find.
Let's see what it says. But yeah, this is something I kind of had to do from when I did my film class. Not as detailed as this, but kind of like planning things out like a storyboard. All right, let's see what's going on. Dear Moses, don't laugh, all right? I know what you think of therapy. The brain is unknowable, and the soul isn't a thing. Your words, not mine, but this is an exercise, which means I shouldn't have to worry about you shredding my thesis. Funny, isn't it? Even when I'm writing something for my own emotional health, in a letter that's only meant for me. Oh, I'm snooping. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get caught. I imagine your voice in the back of my head, always asking questions, always pushing me. So here it is in all its messy glory. I have feelings for you. I knew that was gonna happen. There, I said it. I knew I was falling for you on our first trip to Everett. When you helped me find Orion, 3 bright stars, and you put your face close to mine. It was your first lecture. Your words so warm on my neck. I didn't know about Tony then, or about how much I would want to be close to you after that. So yes, I have feelings for you, and yes, I struggle with them every day, but I have to move on. You've got your love, and it's time I find mine elsewhere. Even if you don't want it, even if I don't want it, even if it's hard to, even then, you're the first person I've liked that actually makes sense. I've had crushes before, big ones, and I've tried sex, but I never really understood what it was like to actually want that with someone until I met you. I don't know if I'll ever again, or if anyone will ever love me if I decide I don't want to do that again. Am I really just supposed to give up, be alone forever? Love always, oh shit. Won't get caught. Poor Diamond though. Yeah, whenever the last episode happened and, reading I think the crosstalk where Diamond was like, I don't know exactly what she said to Moses' post and stuff, but you said something along the lines of like, ooh, Diamond and Moses, and I was like, yeah, I'm sensing stuff like that. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It was probably, let's see, let's go to Moses. No, I'm not just your TA. Oh no, that's just a friend too. That's like, I'm your friend too, but I don't know what, it might have been towards somebody else. But yeah, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to find the post, but this looks like Ryan Reynolds from Deadpool, no? Yeah, he looks like Ryan Reynolds. All right, so I can probably talk to Diamond and Vin. He kind of does. Yeah, I'm not crazy. Legends book. What's this? Oh,
Don't mind us, Max. We were just finishing up.
Vin, Abraxas needs new blood.
You mean you need another line on your resume?
Hold up, can we talk? I just want to ask you about Maya.
Please. I can't handle the both of you. Trying to exploit my weak spots.
okay.
Did I just witness a failed crown snatching?
You gotta seize the opportunities when you can. And hey, it almost worked. Speaking of which, what's the deal with Maya? Isn't she the undergrad who died a while ago?
That's her? Why, do you know anything?
Just that Vin looks like he bit into a lemon anytime someone says her name.
So Maya makes Vin uncomfortable, huh? Let's find out why.
There's gonna be a debate at the beginning of next semester. A special little pissing match for Vin and me. Vin
Pissing match?
usually runs for Abraxas president unopposed. But if I had the right piece of dirt, I bet I could make him step down.
If I give her something juicy and then go to the other timeline, maybe I can listen in on Diamond confronting Vin?
Oh, shite. What the fuck? What the fuck do I do? I love how you just switch topics all of a sudden. Maya said, wait, Vin said Maya had mental health problems. What the fuck?
Vin gave a statement where he said Maya had mental health problems. Which may have been true, but I think there's more. What I'm saying is, someone let Maya down. Really badly.
I don't get it. Were Maya and Vin friends or something?
I'm not sure, but they definitely knew each other.
And Vin gave a statement about her death. What a pompous little piece of shit.
I don't know what to think about this. Go forth and conquer? I don't know.
Whatever he did, now's your chance to squeeze it out of him.
Damn. Okay, Machiavelli.
No, that's not good. Don't call me Machiavelli.
Can you do me a favor? Wait until I get out of here to bring this up with him.
You got it. I won't jeopardize your getaway.
Pulse in the...
If I'm going to listen in on this conversation, I need to cross to the other side.
Okay.
Where were you?
Keep up my shenanigans and I'll have to add Max Caulfield to the list.
Alright, Legends of the Lake. Spooky stories and cryptid creatures of Lake Champlain.
What is going on with you? Don't you care about the $500? I do.
Mothman book.
I didn't realize I needed cryptid erotica until just now.
Yeah. I don't know what to make of this game right now. I'm so confused. Let's see. I've lost 2 talented students now, both young women who are highly gifted and bold. I don't know what to make of that beyond I should have done more. Isabel. The other student you mean was Maya, right? She was in my intro class and impressive as hell from day one. I still think of her frequently. Wish I could have met Maya. She seems like a real... okay. Hey, that's me. I mean, what? Dropping a new episode of Get a Clue. In 2 days, that digs deeper into the Safi's case and explores the death of Maya Okada, a former classmate who also passed away. Can't wait. Alright, can't wait to listen. Please be respectful to former students who have passed. I'm so sorry for your loss. I mean that 100%. This is my way of being respectful, and the stories deserve more attention. Oh, hello Diva, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good, yeah. How far am I in this chapter? I don't feel like I've made progress. I am at a loss of what's going on. So far, we had Detective Alderman, who got disintegrated with his other self and stuff like that, and now we're about to start some stuff with Vin in Living World once I transport myself into that universe. Glad I found your stream night. Ah, thank you. Let's see. Anything in my journal before I go further? No. I'm not done. Sorry. Phone. Crosstalk. Yeah, Gwen does not like me. You're gonna date Finn? No, I hope not. Let's see what we have though. I need to talk to him in a bit though. Phone. We need to speak to Living World Vin and Living World to investigate Dead World Vin.
Oh shit.
Oh wait, what?
Do I have to go to Abraxas meetings now? This is why I never did extracurriculars.
Alright, what's going on? Salutations, Max, and congratulations on solving our devious puzzle box. Allow me to be among the first to welcome you to the illustrious and exclusive Abraxas society. Cool, or whatever, I guess. Ironic attachment, you'll fit in perfectly. No, thank you. Okay, I need to reply to... For some reason, it sent him here, but let me reply to Moses real quick. Update. I thought I hit a wall in Alderman mystery, but then I got a single ping for the name Alderman in the Lakeport area. There's a bizarre report from 40 or so years about a widow named Miss Marjorie Alderman, who'd be in her late 60s now. I'm still reading through it, and I'll reach out once. Okay, I'm all ears. All right, let me know what you find out, and be careful.
Would Alderman's mother know what happened to her son?
Believe me, after what we saw up there, I will. I vote for Max to have a love interest in both worlds. Max is stressed. Yeah, I don't know, man. Max is not gonna... I don't know what to make. My theories are not making sense right now. But I can just say that I don't know who to trust anymore. I feel like I don't trust people in the living world because we ran into Amanda, who was like eavesdropping on us talking to Yasmin, and she was like, yeah, I'm just gonna get coffee from here, and then like she was acting very sketchy, and I'm like, I don't know who to trust, you know. Okay, Diamond noticed Vin reacts whenever Maya's name is mentioned. The question we both want to know is why. Okay, I think I got everybody else out of the way. Let me see if there's any replies that I need to take care of. Okay, nope, we're good. Can you make it with Gwen? She might be helpful. I don't think so. I think Gwen hates me. I really think Gwen hates me. Like, I took a picture of her vinyl, you know, record player, and she's like, I don't recall you giving you permission to poke around my shit. So I don't think she likes me. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes. So right now, I think I just have to shift myself into the other world. I'm just trying to see what else is there. I blame Loretta. I always blame Gwen's hate on Loretta. Yeah, I probably should have been like participating in like everything. Polaroid.
The hedgehog, distant relative of the shrew, enjoys its rest after a full day's work for the kahuna.
Just don't break it?
I could just get you a new one. It cost me like $2.
I don't want a new one. I want the one you gave me.
Oh.
Sophie bought him that hedgehog? That's sweet.
Okay. What the? Sebastian the Hedgehog. So let's see. I just need one more collectible here, and I think Q said that there were 4 snapshots I can take in this area. Let's see if we can find. Oh, here's one.
Somebody patched you up. Well, I'm glad one of us is feeling better.
I wonder if the other Vin went into this world, or Max went into his world and grabbed the one that was not broken and then gave it to. Oh no, it's a band-aid, so it's patched up.
Say cheese, little guy.
It's so cute. 4 snapshots within the building itself, not just the admin. Oh, okay, gotcha. Look at this. Can I double expose it to make? Ooh, merely overlaying it. I love the way the lighting is. I'm uploading, of course. It looks like me. Prickly exterior, yet secretly vulnerable. Are you trying to tell us something, Vin? All right, let's see what Vin has to say with the crosstalk. 102 likes, nice. Only that I contain multitudes, Caulfield. To be honest, his multitudes contain multitudes. Might be time for a cold shower, Reg. Okay, that's genuinely adorable. Why do I feel my maternal instincts kicking right? Okay. You ever want a co-parent? Let me know. Ryan. Oh, Dad. You begged your mom and me for a hedgehog when you were 6 and then got mad when you found out there weren't any blue ones. No Sonic. How come our dad looks like... Who's the name? Beckham? I don't know his first name. Hold on. I feel like I should. David Beckham. Yeah. Oh god, it's so hot in my room. Okay. anything new to say?
Somebody patched you up.
Nope. Okay.
Well, I'm glad one of us is feeling better. How the hell do I get him to talk?
I don't know. Hermit.
I don't like the looks of this guy. Too grim reapy.
Draw your attention inwards and seek answers within. Inner reflection is key to enlightenment. Am I able to look at this?
Looking for gigs out on the West Coast,
Oh.
huh? Break a leg, Vin.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Like, sometimes when you click on the option that look, I'm like, is Max just gonna remark on it? Like, huh, that looks like his computer. Or is she actually gonna look and snoop at it? And like, I get very paranoid when I actually snoop at it. The dramaturg. Casting calls and auditions in your area. Welcome back, all I do is Vin. Recent search results. California, ASAP, film, TV modeling. Playtime, independent film, paid, non-union. Outline. Childhood friends separated from a young age are reunited in college after both have come out. Childhood may be over, but playtime is about to begin. Doc. Lead is male, 18 to 25. Legend. Lead, male, 18 to 25. Dates and locations. Shooting dates to be determined. Seeking submissions near Oakland, California, West Coast. Target practice season 3. Scripted series, paid, union, and non-union. Outline. Casting guest actors for a popular sci-fi TV series, Target practice. Seth. Male, 25 to 30. Time-slipping agent for the Temporal Control Service who has found himself lost in time stream. Paranoid and trigger-happy. Dr. Cromwell. Female, 35 to 50. Head of Project Warp, and the only surviving member of the original team. She lost everything but her courage. Dates and locations. Tentative dates start March 21st to be determined. Matching through seasons, interior and exterior in San Francisco, California. Seeking submissions from Los Angeles, San Francisco, California. Fashion brand campaign, modeling, paid, non-union. Outline, casting and global brand campaign for print and social media. Currently seeking Los Angeles talent or those seeking to relocate. Dates and locations, fitting to be determined in Los Angeles, San Diego. Shoots to be determined in LA. Okay. Man would have to go to a whole other side of the country for this. Yeah, these are very like a big investment. Monthly planner. Am I able to look at?
Changing Yasmin's schedule must have been agonizing. For both her and Vin.
Alright. Lunch meeting. Okay. Meeting with board. Funeral home. Release. Dentist. Desmond arrives. Zoom with Beirut fam. Okay. Have I read? Oh wait, there's a thing back there. Am I good to go here? Recycling.
I don't blame Vin for wanting to ditch Caledon and get a fresh start.
Okay, Vin Lang, actor, artist personality, driven and charismatic performer hungry for exciting new opportunities in creative spaces or with a prominent arts organization. Experience, assistant to the principal, Caledon University, Lakeport, Vermont. Support administrative efforts of the Office of the President of Caledon University, 2 years to present. 2 years present. Assistant Junior Creative Director, Caledon University Drama Department, Lakeport, Vermont. Co-directed students productions and ran performance workshops, 2 years, work study. Usher, Inkpot Stage, San Jose, California. Worked with theater patrons and assisted in backstage operations, 1 year. Education Bachelor of Arts, Caledon University. Honors and Awards, Bard Award winner. Lead actor in the play, Over Transom Slowly, Burlington Playhouse. Gloria G. Newhouse Awards nominee. Supporting performance, Fracture, New England Actors Coalition, NEAC. President of Abraxas Society, nationally recognized collegiate performance arts organization. Interests, social media, lifestyle, travel, hosting events, and voiceover. Okay. I think I looked at everything I can before talking to Vin.
How the hell do I get him to talk?
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go to Living World real quick and then I'll come back here. Nyack? It's so hot in my room, my god. Alright, nothing else to explore, so let's go talk to Vin here. Good night, Portia! Oh.
No.
I know about the statement you made. About Maya. You told people she had mental health issues. But that wasn't the whole story, was it?
That's an extremely fucked up thing to bring up.
Nobody expects the head of Abraxas to be Mother Teresa, but they shouldn't be covering up details about someone's death.
Alright, fine. You wanna know what happened? After he died, Yasmin told me that if I stated on the record that Maya was troubled,
What?
job is hers.
What?
Holy.
You had to say about Maya.
I don't know, Dinah, maybe because we were fucking friends? I met in one of Colmenaro's fiction classes and it clicked.
You said that shit about her?
Shut up. You wanted a performance and now you're gonna give it.
Huh?
I grew up without anybody, okay? Most kids at Caledon don't get what that's like. And I'm not fucking stupid, okay? I'm not gonna make it as an actor. So yes, Yasmin promised me a stable, respectable job, health insurance. And I took it. And I cared about Maya. And it was a horrible thing to do, and I've regretted it ever since.
I don't have to bring that up in the debate.
There's not gonna be a debate. I'm dropping out of the race.
What?
You're gonna let me be the head of Abraxas? Like that?
It doesn't feel very good in the end, does it?
Vin met Maya in Lucas's class. And he also knows something about the cow skull through Sophie's windshield, which conveniently made Lucas look guilty.
What?
If I can pressure the other Vin, maybe he'll tell me what the hell is going on here.
Damn, so he actually feels bad? What the fuck? Wait, what? Alright. Vin issued the statement at Yasmin's urging to secure his position? My eyesight's so bad I read Maya as Mayo. So what is going on with Yasmin? What? I say, how much does Yasmin know about? Okay. Lied about it. Had Vin do a PR spin. That was worth enough to land to her to land him a job. So what was he covering for? I mean, in this timeline, she wants this university to seem prestigious, and like she was like, I'm so happy, I'm in a good mood because retention rates are so high. And she took like the newspaper clipping was like, she was like kind of bragging about like the changes she's made, right? So Yasmin bribed him to make a horrible statement about his friend so he gets a good job. That's fucking scummy. Yeah, what? Okay, there's more than meets the eye to Yasmin.
He looks so composed. Let's hope what I've learned is enough to crack him.
Foam bullets.
Looks like somebody had their last stand.
Alright. Oh shit, more shit. Okay, let's see. Diamond got Vin to confess. Yasmin put him up to lying about Maya in return for his job. But there's more to this. Okay. Sophie's book deal. Maya wasn't only Sophie's friend who died, she was the entire subject of the book. And Sophie was angry about what happened to her. Yasmin was definitely lying about Sophie, and Maya knowing about each other. Why would she deny a friendship that was clearly important to Sophie? The statement Vin put out after Maya's death blamed her mental health struggles. That would have pissed Sophie off. Alright. Yeah, Vin and Sophie were hooking up. Yeah, we read that already. According to what Moses texted me, mental health. Vin issued a statement at Yasmin's urging to secure. Yeah, Yasmin. Okay. Okay, we already read that, but what the fuck? I don't even know how to comprehend like any theories at this moment. I'm gonna speak to Vin.
Bad time?
It's fine. I'm just playing calendar Tetris. Gwen's hearing threw off the boss's schedule. Anyway, what can I do for you, Max?
Yasmin gave you this job as a favor, didn't she? For talking to a reporter who was writing about Maya's death?
Didn't your parents ever teach you to not bring up people's dead friends for no reason?
There is a reason. I promise.
Please, enlighten me.
I'm trying to help someone.
It might not make a lot of sense, but I'm trying to help someone. And that means learning about Maya.
Maya's been dead for years now. She can't help you or anyone else.
Just go with me for a second, okay?
All right.
You said in your statement that Maya was troubled. But that wasn't true, was it? Vin, what really happened?
Ask Lucas Colmenero. It all started in his class.
What?
He has Maya's blood on his hands.
You're not saying Lucas
killed her? Not literally, but... The man deserves every misfortune that befalls him.
What?
Like, for example, if Safi suspected him of tossing a cow skull through her windshield?
No more free secrets. I have a reputation to protect.
I guess I could reveal one of the other secrets I know.
What do I do? Okay. You and Safi were together. That's gonna bring up, like, you know, calling favor might be best. I was thinking, yeah. Because that's the, okay. This is none of his business. And this will only, like, probably hurt Safi in the long run. Gwen was framed. That doesn't really help the case. Safi and him together, we were snooping through or whatever. That's all the evidence we have, and he's gonna not like us because of that.
You owe me a favor, remember? Because of your package.
Oh, come on. Don't say it like that.
Package?
Not like that.
Shit. It's in the other timeline.
Fuck.
Get it together, Max. Never mind.
Fuck. I'm so confused. I don't like timelines. Oh, damn, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. So the only thing that... Scheisma. I guess this is the only thing that makes sense. Lock in, Max. Yeah, fuck.
You and Safi had a thing, didn't you?
One, information I already know isn't exactly thrilling. Two, I'm dying to know how you figured that one out. Because I'm confident it wasn't Safi.
It was just you. You just confirmed it.
I saw a photo on your phone.
Oh.
Remind me not to underestimate you.
Alright. So was the cow skull you or not?
No.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
So, why?
I mean, you've seen a pissed off Safi before. She's like a force of nature. When I heard her book got squashed, I seized an opportunity to aim her at a deserving target.
Oh, Lucas.
So you were, what, protecting Gwen?
That's as much as you get.
Wait.
And now I really do have to get back to work. But, Caulfield, whatever the real reason is for you digging up old history, be respectful to Maya. She suffered enough while she was alive.
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
Max, don't need to knock. My door's always open. Come on in. I want to show you something.
What? What do you have to show me?
Wasn't me, but man, I wish it could have been.
I'm so... Okay, so... Vin threw the skull through Safi's car in order to... Max said to protect Gwen? I mean, I would have thought it was to frame Lucas, because it looks like, you know, Lucas was responsible for Maya's death or something in some regard. Whoever it was that tipped me to THC gummies last night, are you single? Hot? I feel like we got a good thing going here. Your THC fairy godmother probably doesn't remember last night. Let's be real. You're ruining my fantasy. Sorry. To my rock, my light, and my favorite drinking buddy, Claudia. Thank you for being my wife. Without you, I'd probably still be crying alone in a bar in Kansas. Now look who's crying. It's me. Love you, babe. Love you too. Oh. Oh, I forgot. In this timeline, we have a kitty. Lucas has an alibi. It wasn't him. Okay. It seems more and more like Safi and Maya's deaths are linked together, but how? Vince said Lucas has Maya's blood in his hands. Oh, what? Alright, so there's a picture somewhere, a Polaroid somewhere here. I'm not gonna leave, hold on.
Ah, are you familiar with Araucaria forests? They're all over southern Chile.
I'm not. They look beautiful, though.
Well, next time the Wanderlust hits you.
Anything else? No. I don't know what to think about this anymore. Signed soccer ball. Can I look at this?
I don't recognize the name.
Oh, that. A fan sent it to me. He's quite famous, actually. Do you follow much football?
Not really.
Okay. So still, like, kind of pompous. Oh, this is gold typewriter. Oh, shit. That's cool. Ah, shut up, Lucas. Man, it's so hot in my room. He has an espresso machine in his... Damn, okay. Stained rug. Why is it stained?
Looks like someone had a party foul.
What? Oh, it's just coffee. I'm a little preoccupied.
Okay. Snowman figure.
Aw, cute.
Robbie made it?
My son gave that to me a few years ago. I just dug it out of storage.
Okay. I'm guessing the Polaroid is in the... Oh yeah, the dead world right here. Alright. Alright, let me talk to Lucas. Is there any... Okay, I can't shift timelines. Okay.
What can I get you to tell me about Maya? What did you want to show me?
Take a look at that.
Is son doing karate? Wait, hold on. Let me look at this.
This is actually a really cool shot. I hope Robbie's doing okay.
Green belt. Okay. Fancy pen.
A pen so fancy I'd be nervous to write with it.
Coffee cups?
Looks like Lucas has been having some late nights.
Alright, so I think I looked at everything so far on the table, except for, was I supposed to look at the email or restraining order? I'm gonna look at the email first.
A movie? Holy shit. Now I don't have to read the rest of the book.
He doesn't deserve that pen. Yeah, give it to Q. Lucas, I got some great news for you. Olympus Mons Pictures is interested in the film rights for Wilder Beasts than these. I'll call you with more details and next steps, so keep an eye out. Underpaid author wrangler Samuel. You're not as cool as the others, Samuel. Alright, restraining order.
Holy shit. He actually did it. Did I make the right choice? Should I have told Safi about this?
The matter having come before the court of plaintiff Lucas Colmenero, motion for a temporary restraining order, preliminary and permanent injunction motion, and its verified compliant, hereby finds and orders as follows. Based on the fact alleged in Lucas Colmenero's verified complaint and the motion and supporting affidavits, Lucas Colmenero has established the following requisite elements for a temporary restraining order. Okay. There's another beast reference? Oh, like you said in the poem.
Now I don't have to read the rest of the book.
Wilder beasts than these. What did you do? Did
I make the right choice? Should I have told Safi about this?
Okay.
It's a temporary one. I bought myself 2 weeks to find some solid evidence. I know you may not be thrilled. Safi's your friend. But it's giving me a lot of peace of mind, so thank you.
Oh, shit. Don't thank me, really.
You don't have to thank me. It was none of my business. Shouldn't have been looking through your stuff in the first place.
I don't disagree. But no harm done. But I'm sure that's not why you came to my office. How can I help you, Max?
Bonnie! Hello! Welcome in. Thank you for the head pats. I don't know why I said hydrate. But I need to hydrate. Hope you're doing well. I hope things are good. Oh, it's so hot in my room. Why is it so hot? Good morning. Welcome in. All right, let's see. So I don't know what this game is scary. I don't understand what to do. I don't understand anything. All right, so we have movie deal. How's Robbie? Let's kind of go through the list. Hopefully we can exhaust all the options.
I don't mean to pry, but I couldn't help seeing that email from your agent.
Oh, no worries. It's an incredible feeling. Getting chosen for the big screen. About time, right? Just don't tell people yet. Okay, Max? These sorts of things, they have to be announced properly. I'm thinking at Krampus.
Krampus?
Probably. I have a call with my agent later. I'll get the details then.
Do we like this dude? I can't tell if I like him. He's very full of himself and pompous, and he's just been like all his statements are like, oh man, yeah, I met like, man, this reminds me of the time when I met who's a famous person that you like? This reminds me of a time I met Anne Hathaway or something like that, and she told me that, man, I really admire you so much, Lucas. I wish I could find someone as forthcoming and honest as you. And he's just like that all the time. Yeah, I don't like him. He's a narcissist. We don't like him. I don't trust Lucas. His vibe is off. Yeah, but the thing is, I just don't know who to trust in this game or in this universe because everything is all fucky right now. Do we talk about Robbie? Hello? How's Robbie? How's your son? Because in this timeline, Robbie hates you. right? Because Safi has poisoned, quote unquote, poisoned his mind.
How's Robbie doing?
Still angry with me, but we're making progress. I canceled a few things to go to his taekwondo match. I think it made him happy.
Okay. Okay, Burlington Book Expo. Isn't that in the other timeline? Yeah, you got the other timeline, but let's see.
Why aren't you at that Burlington book event?
The book expo? I pulled out. Didn't seem important, what with everything happening to Robbie and all this.
What? Okay. I love having knowledge of this game and seeing y'all try to figure things out. The thing is, I just don't trust anybody. He's at least a good dad. Like, okay, in the other timeline, he is going to the expo, and his son has a good relationship with him. In this timeline, he's not going to the expo, and his son doesn't really want anything to do with him, but it's kind of slowly changing. I don't know. We're going to find out about Maya, and we're going to open some wounds and see where this takes us. Oh, I gotta snooze this ad. There we go. So the answer is books. Oh my god, books! The common denominator! I don't know. So, I don't know. I don't trust authority figures after the first game. Nah. Books are the worst thing in the world. Fling a book in his face. I want you to play the game for me, Bonnie. Just throw it at his face.
I was wondering, what can you tell me about Maya Okada?
Why do you ask?
I heard you were involved with her potential death. You must know why, or I'm just curious. You must know why. The curiosity, that's going too soft, right? You must know why.
Surely you know why I'm asking. Better than anyone else.
I'm afraid I don't.
Damn it!
Actually. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a phone call to take with my agent, so if you could see yourself out.
Sure.
I need a mod where we can throw books at everyone in this game. Find more information about Maya in Dead World's Lucas's office. He's like fling a book at him. Can I? Let me. I need to shift into the other world somehow, and I think. Can I open this and leave, and then leave it open? Leave it open. No, leave it open.
Well, that was a bust. Won't be able to snoop around in here either.
Unless. Wait, how do I? Hold on. How do I get into his office? Examine.
This is it. Let's see what he's hiding.
He did say his door is always open. It wouldn't matter if you left it open, you'll be going through one and it'll be, oh, that's true. I don't know how quantum physics works.
Let's see what I can find about Maya.
Oh, look at the standee we made.
Poor devil. Banished to the hell from whence he came.
Alright, let's see. I do love the lighting of this world.
World's okayest dad. Might be the first time Lucas didn't oversell himself.
Happy, happy, happy. World's okayest dad. Isn't that also from the first game? Yeah, happy as Sandy. The world's okayest dad. I could have sworn that was like from a mug from the first game, or I've seen it in some other game or media. Examine.
That's probably his ex-wife.
All right.
They look really happy here.
Whoa, and a karate, or taekwondo, sorry. New message from Moses. Was it from a scene with William, maybe? It might have been.
What a strange place to find a key.
Find
Must
a lock.
be significant.
Okay, we got some stuff. Or was it before the storm where David used his cup? It might have been before the storm. Let me read the messages real quick. So, all right, still reading through it. Believe me, after what we saw up there, I will. The official report was Marjorie Alderman was diagnosed with severe abdominal pains, a psychosomatic response to the overwhelming grief stemming from the death of her husband. My God. Jesus. I know. Detective Vince Alderman was never born and never existed, but the residue remains at the margins. The scientist in me is curious about how of it all, but the black guy in a horror movie in me says it's better to leave this particular thread alone and the latter one out. That's smart. That's probably the best course of action, and thank you, Moses, for everything.
If Alderman never existed, how the hell do Moses and I remember him?
It's science. I had to check. Just wish we could tell Safi about this, Walchit. So do I. We need to figure this out. We need to figure this out before what happened to him happens to someone we care about. I totally misread his name though. Moses or Alderman. Oh God, it's so hot in my room. Crosstalk. Let's see. Reggie. I keep seeing posts about people breaking into the crime scene. Good fucking luck. Have fun being traumatized for the rest of your life. Let me apologize in advance for behaving like a homeowner, but do you need help? Thanks, Dr. Hunter. I'm fine, just being dramatic. Please don't hesitate to reach out if time comes, and not just to me. Caledon's mental health resources aren't as robust as I'd like, but they do exist. Moses, I thought his name was Moose. Oh, no, that's fine. I can see that. Moose, my man. Let's see. Let me look around some more.
Seems like at least one student remembers Lucas fondly.
The Golden Moment by Jorge Martinez. Mr. Colmenero, it's been years and you probably don't remember me, but I was hoping you'd do the honor of being the first person to read this. My publisher would go crazy for a blurb, but that's not what's important. You inspired me so much as an undergrad, I just want you to tell me your thoughts. Advanced reader copy, do not distribute. Okay. Okay, but Miss is a cute nickname. And it's funny because over in Scotland, a moose is a mouse as well. Really? Oh man, Q and I were playing City Guesser the other night, and there was this one road, and I was like, "Oh, where is this? The UK, right?" And it was, but it was Scotland. It's a little bit north of Glasgow, but yeah, it was fun. Oh God, it's so hot in my room.
Guess normal drip just doesn't cut it for Professor Colmenero.
Examine a drawer.
Could try this lock.
I could. There's also this one right here I can examine.
Surely there's something good in here.
Shh, I wasn't part of the mistake.
Do you have something for me, Mr. Filing Cabinet?
Bottom drawer.
Would you file what I did to Maya under W or M?
Landscape painting.
Don't think I've ever seen this sort of tree in the wild.
Wonder if it was up next to the Loch Lomond area. I don't remember. It's just a busy street, and I was like, oh, I wish I stayed there.
This cabinet has a lock, and it's big enough to hold a few secrets.
Ooh, examine.
There's a little lock on that drawer. I didn't know typewriters could have drawers.
Snapshot.
Pretentious, shiny, and probably hasn't typed a word in years. Kinda like Lucas.
Okay. Ooh. Someone rummaged through his room.
How'd they get in here? Jesus, some of these items are priceless. I've got a lot on my plate. I don't need this right now. Where the hell's Yasmin? Where's security?
First Gwen's slashed tires, now Lucas's office? What's going on in this timeline?
Sorry, Lucas, I did that. But okay, so the slashed tires, which happened to Gwen, happened in the living world, and then the wait, well, this picture is from the living world too, right? Yeah, this picture's from the living world, I guess. Maybe? I'm so confused with the... Do the Polaroids come from the opposite universe, or is it from the same universe? I think it comes from the opposite one. So this would happen in the living one. Alright, so what are we going to try? There's a lot of things we can try for the lock. I think the most obvious one would be starting with... Oh, this one you can just open. I think I'm in love with Slug.
Like fun read. I didn't know Lucas did fun.
Okay. Let me see if it... I don't think it's gonna work here, but I'm gonna try it anyways. Oh my god, it's so hot.
Doesn't fit.
Fit? Okay. I don't think it's ever mentioned which universe the Polaroids come from. I do feel like it's from the opposite one. I feel like they're leaving it for Max to find, like, this is what I did, ha ha ha, or something like that. Try this one. There's a more normal third timeline?
Nope.
Ooh. That's a good theory. What is this? A Million Miles Beneath My Feet. A Million Miles was the title of Safi's manuscript.
That's not what I was expecting. Wait, A Million Miles Beneath My Feet? I know this. Maya wrote this.
Well then, but A Million Miles was the manuscript that Safi wrote about Maya, right? Let's see what's going on. A Million Miles Beneath My Feet. Something less pointed, more metaphor? In that city, the beast... Okay, so another beast. The beast rose and stared into me. It became me. I had always been the beast. Also, I remember Bonnie telling me that beast in UK terminology, it was not a compliment. Well, I mean, it's not really a compliment here, but it means something like very dangerous, I guess, over in Scotland. No, Safi's manuscript was called All the Daughters We Don't Talk About. Oh, okay. I saw something in the title of the poetry that I thought that was like A Million Miles. And I think it was referencing Maya. Yeah, it means something very, very bad. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Are these... Wait, are these pills? What's this? It could have been poetry, not the title manuscript. Yeah. I think it was a poetry title. Let's see. But that was later. Now I was trembling, freezing cold on a January morning. I took a step toward the moving truck, glanced back at the people gathered on the curb, and instantly understood what it felt like to drown. My parents were looking at each other, and Obasan was looking at the ground. An outsider might see this as obstinance, disapproval at my departure, but I knew they'd been crying. They didn't want to see me. I can't remember how we got into it. I think someone called me and I was like, I'm gonna fight you. I think it was me who called you. It was during one of my first streams that like I met you or something, and I meant it as a like, oh shit, you're hardcore, because I guess down here like Abyss is like, oh, that was that's a beast thing to do. And then you're like, what'd you say to me? And it's like, wait, what? And yeah, I am literally sweating right now, guys. I'm so hot in my room. I can't turn on my AC because it would make too much noise in my microphone, but it's so hot. I might have to turn it on in a bit, but hopefully not. These people own my soul, I thought. Separating from them was like trying to breathe water. All I could do was thrash. 18 is too young. Hana is only a girl, Obasan said over dinner the night before, talking about me like I wasn't there. She's American, said my father. Like that explained it. We're all American now. All of us except my brother Kaito, who he had a job in Tokyo. Not even wild horses could drag him from Japan. Those same wild horses that took me from the only home I had ever known, across 200 miles of highway, to a city with beasts at its center, where inside that labyrinth, the people who owned my soul would have torn it away from them. This notion of displacement would translate no matter the country. Huh. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Seeing this manuscript is reminding me too much of my 5 years of essay writing hell. Oh, God. I'm not great at understanding the symbolism and like the meaning behind these words, but it seems like she felt trapped and like it was causing her to feel like she was underwater and drowning. If she was like, she's gonna be suffocated with her family and like she wanted to escape or something like that. I'm guessing that's like the gist of it.
Come on, there's gotta be a copy in here. Maybe 10 of them.
We're gonna leave the, okay, we're getting the cross-reference, I guess. All right, so we read that.
Holy shit. It's the same.
Oh, he plagiarized from her? Wait, hold on. The beast rose and stared into me. It became me. I had always been the beast, but that was later. Now I was trembling, freezing cold on a January morning, but now that was later. Now I was trembling, freezing cold on a January morning. Oh. You see why I fucking hate Lucas with burning passion. No, dude. Yeah, okay. I took a step toward the moving truck and instantly understood what it felt like to drown. My parents were looking at each other, and instead of Obasan, he's saying Abuelita, was looking at the ground. An outsider might see this as obstinance, disapproval at my departure, but I knew they'd been crying and they didn't want to see. These people own my soul, I thought. Separating from them was like the breath was trying to breathe water. All I could do was thrash. 18 is too young. Carolina is only a girl, Abuelita said over dinner the night before, talking about me like I wasn't there. She's American, said my father, like that explained it. We're all American now. All of us except my older brother David. He had his job in Santiago. Not even wild horses could drag him from Chile. Those same wild horses that took me from the only home I had ever known across 200 miles of highway to, oh my God. Yeah, we're by, oh my God. Bite him. I don't know where he's been. He sounds like he would taste nasty. But what the fuck, guys? Okay, so bite him hard. Okay. Fling hogbooks. He sounds like he has rabies. So his popular book, which is going to be turned into a movie, was completely plagiarized from Maya. And then because of what he did, like how he stole her works, she potentially commits suicide, or somebody killed her potentially. It depends on like how this game is going to be played out, but they're framing it as she committed suicide. And they're kind of pointing it as like she had mental health issues, right? I'm betting Safi had an idea about this. It was murder. It could be because like, oh, this is so hard to follow because like I'm bad at like universes and stuff, but it might as well be murder, right?
Vin was right. Lucas does have blood on his hands.
It was murder. Yasmin pointed it towards having mental health issues. Read all staff
This
books.
is what I've been missing this entire time.
Oh, shy. Is he gonna come in?
I have to talk to Safi.
I need to get a Polaroid first. Wait, no, I got Polaroid already. I'm okay. I bet Yasmin is banging a dude.
Safi, hey.
What's going on? Why is she mad at
Stay
me?
strong, Habibti. You know where to find me.
Did you poison your daughter against me? Huh? Safi? Why are you mad at me?
Is something wrong?
Oh, you want to talk to me now? I've got nothing to say to you.
What?
Safi,
What? Did you spread my business to someone else? Dig up a couple more clues?
Shit. She knows I've been asking questions. I'm not sure who you've been talking to, but I have a good reason.
Oh, you have a good reason. Well, in that case, what's your good reason, Max?
Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, does she think we're spying for Yasmin? Oh, is Yasmin related to Lucas? No, not related. But what the fuck? I have issues with thinking about Yasmin in particular. Why does Yasmin hate? Why does Safi hate us? What do we say? I hate this timeline. I can't tell you, or I'm trying to help you. Is there a slap scene? Slaps trigger me. Is there a slap in this game? I don't like slaps. I need to get a drink of water. Oh my god, it's so hot. I'm gonna turn on my AC for a bit, and hopefully it doesn't come through the microphone, but it is so hot in my room. I'm sorry I have to do this. I can't remember, but brace yourself. Oh my god. I'm trying to help you.
I'm worried about you. I think there might be someone that means you.
Yeah. Me too. I don't have the energy for this. I think you should leave me alone for a while. Maybe a long while.
What the fuck?